Hello, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Thomas Wooden Railway 2022 Rosie. Now, I got this because a little while ago, I think it was announced that the Thomas Wooden Railway 2022 range was actually ending, which is quite unfortunate since I do think this was a pretty good range. It's definitely not as good as the original Thomas Wooden Railway, but I do still think it was pretty good. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at the box first. So you can see there is a big picture of Rosie. There's the Thomas Wooden Railway logo. I like the way these boxes work because I think having it slide out is pretty cool, and I think it being an actual box was also pretty cool, but the actual design on it is pretty bad, to be honest. I don't like how it's just plain white. I think it would have looked a lot better if there was maybe a light blue or like a stripy sort of blue. I think it would have looked a lot nicer and it would have looked a lot more Thomasy. There's nothing on the back, which is a shame. I'm not sure why Mattel don't put things on the back of their packaging. It's like they don't want people to buy their products. But anyway, let's get Rosie out, and I have already snip the threads to get her out, but here she is. And if I open up the back of the box, there is a pamphlet which is pretty cool. You can see all of the different characters that they've made, which, yeah, there really isn't that much to choose from, to be honest. Although I have done a review on Thomas Percy and Edward, so check that out because it is a pretty interesting video. But there it says built for memories that last, and there's a picture of all of the stuff that was available in the range. But yeah, anyway, let's put this back in the box and take a look at Rosie. I have to say, this is pretty good. I do quite like the face, and I like how she's got a smiling face instead of some weird expression like some of the other characters have. And she has got some buffer detail there, which looks pretty good. On the side, she's got some rivet detail. She's got the number 37 on the side. She's got the firebox glow effect and the 3 domes on top. She's got those really weird wheels that the rest of the characters have. I'm really not sure why they went with this design for the wheels. It looks quite odd, to be honest. You can see there is sort of a bit of detail above the wheels, which I think that's probably meant to represent the crosshead, although I'm not sure why they included it since it's not that noticeable, to be honest. But I really like the shade of red they chose. It looks very nice. It looks how it looked in the show, and overall I think this is pretty good. But there is one thing that kind of ruins this for me. It is, of course, the printing. It is absolutely terrible. Just look at how grainy that is. It looks so bad. I'm really not sure why Mattel used these terrible printers. And the printing seems to be really inconsistent on these, because if I bring up Thomas, you can see that the printing on him is nowhere near as bad as it is on Rosie. But yeah, while I've got Thomas here, let's do a quick comparison. So you can see they're the same sizing length, and they're similar size in height. I think Rosie is a bit taller. But yeah, I believe Rosie and Thomas are about the same size in the show. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have an original pink Rosie to compare this to. I guess it's just a character that I never bothered to pick up. But now I've got the red one, and I do actually prefer the red livery to the pink one, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. And just before I end the video, I thought we should compare her to James, and specifically the shade of red is what I want to compare, because James has a very bright shade of red, but Rosie has a very dark shade. So yeah, of course this is the original James, not the 2022 one. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. But yeah, anyway, I really don't have much to say about this. It was just a very, very quick review for today. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.